Welcome to another parts video. My name is Randy Clemens. I'll be your host for this video. In this video, we're going to take a look at creating version-controlled database libraries for Altium. The first example I'm going to start out with is using a Microsoft Access database. If you'd like to follow along in this example, the first thing you would want to do is go over to PCBpartsblogspot.com, where you can select the Download tab and download yourself a copy of the library. Be sure to take a look at the important notes here about which version of Microsoft Office you may have installed and the access security notices before installing parts. Okay, after you've downloaded the parts demo library, it would just simply be a matter of extracting the files onto your drive. I always recommend that users at least start out on their C drive, which is what I've done here. And then you would only need to double click on the Altium A365 Get Repo project that's included in the project, in the files. And that would open up the project in Altium. And you can see here that we have one footprint file, one symbol file. I have a data sheet, and I have an access database, and I have the dblib file. Of course, the dblib is open over here because it's open in the project at the moment. The only thing left to do would be to right-click on the project and make it available online. You can put a description in there if you like. Hit OK. And in just a few moments, we'll have our library under version control using our Altium 365 workspace. So I'll expand the tree again. You can see we're under version control. If we were to look back into the downloads folder, we would see that we have some of the files in version control. We don't have all of them in version control. In fact, we don't have all of our footprints in version control, and we do not have all of the symbols. For the purpose of creating the repo, we just need one symbol and one footprint and one data sheet. From that point forward, I would recommend that you use Tortoise Git, which is my favorite Git shell. However, if you want to edit and add files to your database library, you could open the Altium dblib file. You can select the table browser, right-click, and you can add new components, delete components, edit components. You can open the symbol, open the footprint, edit supplier links, and a few other options. However, if you're looking at using a simpler and faster solution, I would highly recommend that you take a quick look at the parts front end, which is also included in the download. You would simply double click on the ACCDE file. Go back there and start over on that for you. We would just go to the ACCDE file, and you could double click on that. Put in your username. And do keep in mind, if you didn't read the security notices, the first time you install it, to be able to run the parts front end, you're going to need to go under File, Options, go to your Trust Center Settings, Trusted Locations, and you're going to need to add a location where you've installed the parts front end so you can run the macros and code that's included in the parts front end. Anyway, the parts front end is just a user-friendly interface that you can use. It's completely optional, but you might want to take a look at it while you're there. Anyway, that's all there is to creating a version-controlled database access library for Altium. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll cover MySQL database libraries later. I guess I should before we leave here, I should point out that this database library is really suitable for a single user, because just like you can't have two users editing the same schematic at the same time, you can't have two people editing a Microsoft Access database at the same time. However, if you have one librarian and all of the footprints and symbols and parametric data is being put into the library through that one librarian, then you can have multiple users. They can simply go to the repo and download it, and then they would have a copy of the library, the dblib, and all the footprints and symbols on their machines, and they could place the parts into the designs from there. But if you're looking for a truly multiple library and multiple user configuration that can be used either on your company network, which is a LAN, or wide area network, which is worldwide on the internet, you could use MySQL. And for a wide area network, you'd need to use a cloud hosted MySQL database if you want to work with parts front end. And that could be on Amazon Web Services or Microsoft Azure or some other cloud hosted MySQL service. Anyway, that's all there is to creating version controlled libraries. Thank you for watching the video. Have a great day. And as always, if you have any questions or would like a demonstration, just head over to PCBpartsblogspot.com, select the Contacts tab, and enter your name and an email address. Leave a couple comments there for me, and I'd be happy to get back to you, answer any questions that you might have, or give you a free, no-hassle demonstration. Have a great day. Thank you.